My grandma, you know, she was asking like, you know, to live with me. And I was like, no. And she's like, I won't bother you. I will be on the other side of like, you know, your place. And I'm like, no. If she was cleaning and also making me food, then I'd be like, okay, but she doesn't even do that. You'd be like, oh my god, you're so heartless. She's your grandma. Yeah, but she's racist, so not a loss. I wouldn't shed a fucking tear for her if she dies. Yeah, a lot of old people are racist by default. She voted far right. Like, the far right in France is different than in America or, you know, other countries. Our far right is just so bad that nobody votes far right. It's like that bad. Like, we do have like, you know, people voting right. You know, by example, Macron is right. You know, he's a centrist right. But like far right, it's very, very bad. You know, Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance? You know, there's like, you know, this girl who's like, I'm French and I'm Algerian. And when I was a kid, you know, I was like, you know, a victim of the Algerian war. Oh, no, Algerian. Algerian is French. The Algier. Well, I'm telling you, like, you know, one guy that is on the far right of the France politics, he took part of that Algier war and he Mistral. He killed a ton of people and he tortured them. Not in the legal way. Yeah, Mistral. Kidnap, torture people. There's no legal torture. Well, I don't know. What I mean is like, I don't know, like, you know, because the time period, torturing was okay, you know? Like in America, it was okay to torture somebody until like, you know, they spit like, you know, the truth. Until like, you know, they realized it was just so stupid because they get tortured so much and they're like just agreeing to whatever they are being asked. So like the torture can stop. So yeah, grandma, a pretty Pepe guy, you know, in a bad way. Last time I saw her, she was like, are you praying? And I'm like, praying? Why the fuck would I pray? You need to pray. And I'm like, no. Shake. Oh my god, I fucking hate her. You know, like she's some kind of devout Christian, and what I dislike about her is that she's been a horrible person to my mom, and she dared to tell me to pray and, you know, like being Christian and being a good person and all that. And I'm like, you're such a fucking hypocrite. Like, what the fuck? No, there's no Christian hate. What I hate is my grandma. I hate that, like, you know, she's Christian when she's just a terrible person. A really good, devout, like, you know, religious person is somebody who's like really a good person. They help without thinking of karma. They help because they just want to help and not because, oh, that would give them a ticket access to heaven. But my grandma is not that. Because, like, you know, she was telling me this, I think last time. She was like, you need to pray. So like this, like, you know, you go to heaven. And I'm like, the f*** are you talking about? Are you dumb? You think like, you know, praying is enough, like, you know, to go to heaven? I remember somebody who had the same set of mind. His name was Jimmy Savile. Yeah, I remember it was like, if I do a lot of good karma, then the bad karma will be tanked. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. I watched a documentary. Crazy motherfucker.